Okay, carbohydrates. We talked about fats, talked about proteins, carbohydrates. 40, once again, I'm using 40 as a glycemic index here. This is below 40, this is above 40. So let's start with what's below 40. Vegetables are 95% of all vegetables are below 40 on the glycemic index. So yes, vegetables are the ultimate carb. I know I said before you can live without carbs. You can. You totally can. Vegetables are a carb. Can you have them? Yes. Although you could live without carbs, I don't tell people to do that. I don't instruct people to do that. You don't have to. It's very difficult to. So let's not make life harder than it already is. Instead, let's have carbs, but let's have the ones below 40. 95% of vegetables are below 40. Yes, there are some exceptions. Carrots are a 58. Sweet potatoes and yams are a 71. White potatoes are a 90. Russet potatoes are 110. And corn is a 150. But other than that, vegetables are in play. Nuts are also a little bit of all three groups. There's some protein in there. It's not a complete protein. There's some fat in there. Some nuts have awesome, good profiles of fat. Walnuts, macadamia nuts, Brazil nuts, I'm going to get more into that in a second. Great fats. They also, in general, are below 40. We're going to talk about nuts separately. So those are your good carbs. In between, fruits and beans. Some are below, some are above. You have to watch the glycemic index. Now the carbs that are always going to be above 40, grains. Any bread, any rice, any pasta. Yes, there's a lot of designer labels that are out there right now. Somebody's going to say, what do you think about French Meadow Bakery bread or Ezekiel toast and all? They're all above 40. Okay? Same with pasta, same with rice, same with whatever quinoa, couscous, farro, freekeh, whatever ancient grain you could think of. And simple sugars, we talked about milk as a simple sugar, which it is. Fruit is also a simple sugar. It's fructose. Juice in certain fruits are a simple sugar. They're above 40. High fructose corn syrup, we talked about corn. Mixing them together, you have high fructose corn syrup above 40. So we have to watch out for those as well. So that's kind of how carbohydrates look when you're looking down at them. Think of them like this. Individual items change, but think of them in these groups. That make sense?